Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Welcome into the channel. Didn't think we'd be here. Didn't think we'd be here tonight. If you've been watching all the games that we've shown on our channel this year in our second season in the DGFL, you would have thought this season was just going to end and we were going to be bad. But we won. We went 6-2 in our last 8 games. We won 4 out of our last 5, including the last 3 in a row. Two in a row on the road to end the season, and we snuck into the playoffs with an 8-9 record. I don't know how, but we did. We are here, and we are officially in the playoffs with a chance to make another run like we did last year and make it to the Super Bowl, baby. Now, if you've been kind of tuning in all year, you will notice the first half of the year, we had the worst offense in the league. We were awful. At one point, we were 2-7. We had the worst passing yards per game in the league. We had the 4th to worst points per game in the league. And then we hit our bye week, and when we came back from our bye week, it was like it was a different team. It was like it was a different team. We were putting up 40, 30, 25 points. We had 6 games earlier in the year where we didn't even put up 20 points. But we made a run. Jalen Hurts has played phenomenal the last 4 or 5 weeks. And we have snuck into the playoffs. We have snuck into the playoffs tonight, and we are going to be showing that game right here on the channel. It is wild card weekend. We are on the road. So normally in this DGFL Sim League, as you guys know, the home team usually streams the games, but we're playing the New York Jets and their owner doesn't stream. So they messaged me early this morning and they said, "Hey man, I'm going to go on auto and have you all set up. You stream it whenever you want." And I said, "Sir, yes sir, I shall." So we are here now. We are on the road in or at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. We snuck in as the 7 seed, and we are going to be playing the number 2 seed, New York Jets, as you can see right here. Why would you how dare you, Madden? I was just going to go over the overalls, and you switch the screen like that? Who the fuck are you? Unbelievable. As you see coming in, we are the better overall team. We are an 87 overall. They are an 83. We have a 91 rated offense to their 81, so a big time difference there. A 10-point swing as far as offensive ratings go. And then they're coming in with the better defense at 87 overall. Ours is an 84. So we are 8-9, the 7 seed. The Jets went 11-6. They are the 2 seed. And I believe he is already on auto, so here we go. Here we go. The only thing that kind of stinks for us is in training, we lost Troy Franklin. We lost Troy Franklin, who's our number 1 wide receiver. We have a lot of weapons, so, it's not like he's like the most dominant weapon we have. Like, we spread it around, but he's a big-time factor in what we do. He got a back strain. Fucking kidding me. He got a back strain on the half-padded practice. Bullshit. So we don't have him tonight, which stinks. But we still have George Kittle. We still have Puka Nacua. We still have Jameson Williams. We still have DeAndre Swift. We still have that man, Jalen Hurts. That man yesterday we were on the road in Tennessee in week 18, and the winner of that game was making the playoffs, and we won 35-7. Jalen Hurts was phenomenal. Jalen Hurts was phenomenal. Kurt, good to see you, my friend. Feel like it's been a little bit. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Let's start this dance. Let's get her going. Playoff time, baby. I'm excited. I feel like we're playing with house money. Like, obviously, I'm going to be disappointed if we lose, but we were 2-7. We were 2-7. The fact that we are even here is So, look, don't get me wrong. Now that we're here, I want to win the whole fucking thing. We made it to the bowl last year. We did not look good in the Super Bowl, and it looked like that carried over, but somehow we're here. Trevor Lawrence, damn it. Oh, they're wearing. All right, so they got Trevor Lawrence. All right. There we are. Best coach in the league so far through 2 years. You know, it is what it is. And here we are.
It starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all
All
year.
right. It looks like we're kicking it off to the Jets here. What it looks like it is. So the Jets will get the ball first. How terrible of me to interrupt the Jets fans going Jets, Jets. I'm a Patriots fan if you've never been here before, so I do not care for the Jets at all. Party time USA, let's go. This game, wild card weekend, we are underway. Beauty. You love to see it. You love to see it. We did not play the Jets this year. Obviously, they're in 11-6. They had a great year, but I don't know much about the squad. We're going to see what Trevor Lawrence's numbers look like. Pretty good. 4,600 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Hopefully we can get a couple of those interceptions today. The defense has also been playing well. We've just been playing well as a whole team here these last, really 8 weeks, but definitely the last 5 or 6. So we'll see. This is going to be a tough opponent here. Good luck to you too, my friend. I was saying yesterday during Dad's game, the way we were playing, and again, it's week to week, so who knows. But the way we were playing, oh, baby. I was saying in Dad's, on Dad's channel yesterday as he was showing the game, I was saying, if I'm the AFC, I do not want the Raiders sneaking in the playoffs, man. I do not want I don't want us sneaking in there. We've been playing well. That's a wow. Ooh, baby. We've been playing well. Hell yeah. You know it. That's a good 3 and out to start. I'll take it. We've been playing well. Last year we got in. We were the 6th seed last year. We were 9-8, and we made a run to the Super Bowl. So we know what it takes to get there. Just a team you didn't want to see coming, but we'll have to see. Really, our problem this year has been the offense. The offense was the problem of why we started off so slow, but the offense has been excellent lately. So we'll have to see which offense shows up today. Not a ton of... Look, I mean, that's a good year. 24 touchdowns to 2 picks. What they're not showing you is he also rushed for almost 1,000 yards. He had 940 yards rushing and 9 rushing touchdowns as well. But again, 3,700 yards, not the worst. Pretty good. 24 touchdowns to 2 picks. It's a great year. He's been really, really impressive the last month. Really impressive. Real Mike D, thank you for the follow, my friend. I mean, look, that's a high compliment. That's a high compliment. But I feel like we're all kind of feeling that a little bit this week, my friend. We're not going to get into that. We're going to have a good time, watch a fucking playoff football game, watch me probably yell. So we're probably going to do. But, yeah, man, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So obviously when it comes to the DGFL, the next time we lose will be when we are eliminated. But the DGAA, the same type of sim league that we have here, that new season will be starting on Monday. That was a bad throw, Jalen. Come on, brother. That new season will be starting on Monday. So starting next week on Monday, we'll be broadcasting a football game probably almost every day, every other day, here on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you are. What the hell, Jalen? You haven't looked like that in a month. Stop doing this shit. Do not revert back to the old ways. As we made a good run to get here, and then you're going to shit yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yep, that was the old Raiders offense from the first half of the year. That better be the only drive we see that shit. Although the Jets do have an 87 overall defense. They do have an 87 overall defense. It is the strength of their team. So I don't think it's going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be easy to we're not going to, I'm not saying this to be a smart ass, but like yesterday in Tennessee, we did what we wanted. It was 35-0 at one point. The game ended 35-7, but it was 35-0 at one point. So we did whatever we wanted there. My defense is fast. My defense is fast. I don't have studs everywhere. I got good players, and I got young players, but they're fast. So that's really what works for us, is our speed. My linebackers are fast as hell.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust.
All right, 3rd and 4. Can we make a play and get off the field again? I would like the offense to get another crack and see if they can figure it out. So if we could get another 3 and out here, that would be spectacular.
To throw is Lawrence.
Nah, we're not going to get it. He threw it a little bit behind him, but it was still good enough for the grab. And the Jets will have their first down of the game, and the drive will continue. Son of a bitch. I didn't want to give up any first downs all game. All right. Uh-oh. See, Trevor Lawrence is one of those guys, though, where if we let him get in a rhythm here and he gets hot, we're in trouble. He shows up very well in these sims. He was in my division last year for our Madden 24 DGFL, and I hated every second of it. So, yep. Oh, boy. That's her. Look, they're still, they're little, anything can happen. But, Oh, bad throw there. It looked like we had good defense there, though, but their guy definitely had half a step. That could have been a big play. I would like to see some pressure. Number 77, the Raider closest to us. He's our rookie first-round pick. He is quite good. That's a good hit, but he did make the catch, 3rd and 3. And they're right near midfield. Come on, boys. Let's make a play. Let's get a sack. Pass deflection. Let's figure it out. They're going to run it. Did not get it. They're going to... Oh, are they going to go for it? Are they going to punt? Oh, they're punting. 4th and inches. They're punting. Wow. All right, that'll work. I'll take it. That's not the best punt either. We're going to get that ball to 13. That's all right. That could have been worse for us, though. All right, Jalen. Rough drive the first time. Shake it off. I would like to see DeAndre Swift get involved, maybe. I know they got 2 studs in the middle of the line. But let's figure it out. Yeah, there's DeAndre. Well, that didn't work. Oh, he actually broke a tackle and ended up getting worse. But that's okay. Jalen, you're going to have to do the damn thing today, buddy. It's going to have to be you. Or we can just hand it off again. That's fine. All right, he at least got a couple. 3rd and 6. Thank you for the follow, Matthew. Lord, thank you for the... What is that? Thank you for that. All right, Jalen, make a play. Terrible throw. Wide open, George Kittle, terrible throw. Jalen Hurts is shitting himself. I'm so happy that he played the best football he was playing the last 6 weeks to show up and be the terrible Jalen Hurts of the first half. I am loving that. Nice play, number 21. All right, they're going to get great field position here for the Jets. Again, the defense is going to give up points, but the defense has been good all year. We've been solid all year. We're a top half of the league unit. We give up points, we give up yards, but it's to the point where if our offense was performing the way it has all year, we would have been one of the top teams. So, we'll see. Make a play. There we go. All right, 3rd and 6. That's all right. That's another one of our good rookies right there, Cliff Thomas. He was our 2nd-round pick. He's a good one, too. We had 2 good picks last year in the draft. Oh, get him, baby. Oh, no, are you fucking kidding me? What a play by Trevor Lawrence. Oh, you got to get him down, dude. Come on, he's a fucking quarterback. You can't let him get by you like that. That is, come on, dude. You had him easy for a sack. You let him by like that, and we're going to pay for it. Yep, now we're not tackling. This is not good. It's early, but not good. Not good. You got to sack him there and get the ball back and send a message. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yep, now there's a... Yep. Oh, boy. I mean, again, so this is very much lining... And it's only 1 quarter. It's fine. But this is very much lining up as our terrible games went the first half of the year, where the defense played solid early, the offense sucked ass and couldn't get any first downs and punted, and the defense got tired, and we ended up losing games. We lost, 20-14, 13-10, games like that. But then, so, at this point, 2nd and 8, let's try to hold them to a field goal, boys. Let's get a turnover if we could, but let's try to hold them to a field goal, please. Okay, yeah, that's a touchdown. So that's exactly what we fucking wanted to do. Great. Oh, boy. I already know how this is going to go. If we go 3 and out here on offense, this shit might be over. All right, well. Had an opportunity to really, you know, damn, dude. Held him to... All right. Hines. Oh, that's a good return. That's a good return right there. All right, so we're going to have the ball almost near the 40. Jalen, what the hell, bro? You look like ass. So if you could try to, like, remember who you were the last month, that would be great, dude. Or we can, you know. That's a good first run, though. Let's go. All right, give it to him again. I know going up the middle looks scary because of those two X factors there, but try to run it again, will you? Right up the gut. Oh. Oh, all right. Nope, that's a bad decision. Like that, what? Like again, this was early in the. Why would you make that play? That's a 3-yard loss. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, now I'm already furious right now because this is exactly the old fucking offense. That's a great play by Hines to get away from that tackle and get that first down, though. All right, take a deep breath. We're good. We're on their side of the field. Nice and easy. Troy Franklin not being here is bad. Oh, that's on us. You piece of shit. Oh, boy, he's getting fined. He's getting fined. I'm fining that guy after this game. So now it's 1st and 15. We're going to run it. Of course we are. Yes, run right to that defender, not the hole to the left of the fucking line right there where you could have got 6 yards. Run right directly at that guy. That's the right decision. Apparently the Raiders have forgotten how to play fucking football. So that's nice. All right, 2nd and 16. Okay, that's our 3rd string tight end. Wow. All right, 3rd and 2. That's a good chunk play. Don't try to run it. I don't think it'll work. Hopefully it will, but don't. All right, Swift is going out. 3rd and 2. He's wide open. Beauty. That's our backup tight end, Tucker Kraft, and a first down. We're driving here. Hasn't looked the prettiest, but we're moving. We're moving. Hand off to Swift. Okay, yes. Instead of moving, just moving 1 foot to the left and running where there was nobody there, let's follow our guard and just stay attached to him like we're fucking Siamese twins for a 2-yard loss. Yes, DeAndre Swift, I'm glad you have a superstar fucking symbol under your feet. What is going on? Jesus Christ. Yes, give it to him again. That's exactly what we should do on 2nd and fucking 12. What the hell are we doing? Who's calling the fucking plays? Why don't you give it to him again on 3rd and 14? That seems smart. Yes, let's throw a 9. Oh, Kittle's going to get the first. No, I would go for it. I think we're going to kick a field goal, but I would go for it. All right, it's going to be a 43-yarder. It should be a good field goal. Beauty, 7-3. I would have went for it there. But that's just who I am. All right, we need the defense to do it.
When you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them.
Decent return there. They'll get the ball past the 30. Let's see if the defense can do the thing. That's a good start. That's a good start. 2nd and 9. We're down to under 5 minutes left in the half. We will get the ball to start the second half. And we have no pressure, dude. Oh, my God. What kind of fucking what is this? What kind of tackling is that? Jesus Christ, guys. Way to not show up at all. Just way to not show up at all. Play your asses off to get here, and then you just literally no-show. Look at this. Just, God, brutal. We ain't crashing out. It's just, you know, we look like the best team in the friggin' league the last 5 weeks, and we show up today against a team that is beatable. Overall, I think we're a better team than them, not ratings-wise. I mean, not record-wise, but ratings-wise and player-wise we are. And we're fucking terrible. This is the worst first half we've had in 8 weeks. Fucking trash, man. Wide open, these guys. Look at this. Wide open, no pressure whatsoever. He has all the time in the fucking world. They're an 81 ranked offense. And we can't stop them. And I hate Trevor Lawrence because I had to deal with, look at this. Nobody's touching him. Embarrassing. An embarrassing first half of the Raiders. We better figure it the fuck out in the locker room.
New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg?
You know who has a quarterback who can run? Me. You know how many times Jalen Hurts has tried to run, which has been our whole success in this run of wins today? 0. We've handed the ball off to DeAndre Swift, who has about -4 yards total. What do you think we're going to do? You think we're going to hand it off? Do you think we're going to hand it off first play, guys? Sure are. Oh, there we go. He's not going to get much, though. But those plays are the plays that have been working for us lately. Jalen Hurts' decision-making with running has really been incredible. But today he hasn't ran at all. We do get ball at half, so it would be very good to get some points on the board here. Even a field goal. But points on the board here would be quite essential. Be careful with the X-Fact. Okay, yep. All right, there we go. There we go, Jalen. He fumbled. It's out of bounds, thank God. I'll tell you what, I can already tell. I can already tell. That stopped the clock, too, which is huge. We don't have to use any of our timeouts. We have 3 of them. That's a good throw. That's Malachi. Oh, baby. Get out of bounds. What a play that was. Hey, listen, I care about points, but there's a lot of time left. They can just do what they did earlier. Malachi Corley, he's kind of filling in for the injured Troy Franklin, and he made it count right there. What a huge play. What a huge play. All right, Swift going out. Again, I just don't understand that play at all. I just don't get it. 2nd and 9, absolutely waste of time and a down on that play. All right, that's Malachi Corley again. And that'll be 3rd and 2. The clock is going to continue to run. We're going to let it run down a little bit. We're down to under 1:10. 3rd and 2. All right, we got Corley going in motion here. Wide open, Puka Nacua. Still not using any of our 3 timeouts. The clock is down. We're going to be near 30 seconds here. We have all 3 timeouts. That is a touchdown, baby. Touchdown, Raiders. George Kittle. That was a much-needed touchdown drive for us, let me tell you. We needed a drive like that. Jalen Hurts was good on that drive. Kittle took a monster hit and held on to the ball. And with the extra point, we're talking 14-10. Now, all I need is my defense to not let up points because I know 29 seconds doesn't seem like a lot. In this game, it is more than enough. It is more than enough for them to score right here before half again and me lose my shit. They do have all 3 timeouts as well. And this return's going to... all right. I thought that was going to line up. So they have 25 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. Trevor Lawrence has done what he has wanted to today. So hopefully our defense can not let up points here. Already not a good start. I'm already not thrilled. All right, so now they're near midfield. So if they do that 2 more times and use their timeouts, they're going to kick a field goal. So I would love my D. Can we get any pressure? Like we have no pressure here. That play I don't actually mind, but still, they have 17 seconds at the timeout. There's plenty of time. It's plenty of time.
They'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence.
Good hit. So they've used their last timeout. That was a huge hit to keep him in bounds right there. You did not want him running out of bounds and stopping the clock. Oh, my God. He throws it away. So now it's 2nd and 10. They're down to 7 seconds left in the half. No timeouts. He throws it away again. So it's 3rd and 10 with no timeouts. What I'm afraid of, because it happens a lot in this game, is he's just going to throw a bomb and they're going to call a pass interference and get the ball at the 1 or something. That's what I'm upset about, because he's going to try the Hail Mary and that they're going to call some bullshit pass interference. Beauty. All right, we're going to go to the half, 14-10. I'll take it. I will take it. All right, so we are going down 14-10 at halftime. We do get the ball to start the second half. So hopefully we can carry over the success we had in that last drive to this one. And if we get a touchdown, we can have a lead in this ball game. All right, Nyheim Hines gets us to the 30. Oh, my God, dude. I don't know why we're still running the fucking football. What worked on that drive that we scored a touchdown on? It was not running. Jalen Hurts had a big run, but it was not running. What worked and helped? What on the drives we didn't succeed? What wasn't working? Running. Stop running the ball. Just look at that. Let Jalen throw. Just let Jalen throw. If you're gonna run the ball, it should be Jalen Hurts running the ball. It should not be Swift. He's not doing well. All right, Jalen's doing all right here. Yo, Braylon, thank you for the follow over on the TikTok. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. All right, Jalen. All right, Jalen. He's up to 153 yards in a tutty. I would like to see him still get his running more involved, because when he can get both going, he's humming it right now through the air. So, oh my God, that was almost a terrible interception. That would have been awful. All right, 2nd and 10. Play action to Tucker Crown. Okay, yeah, that was useless. What a useless fucking play that was. All right, 3rd and 8. Puka is in motion. They fake the thing to him. And oh, that's a pass interference. We're going to get bailed out, I think, right there. I think the fact that was such a terrible, because that was a bad throw. Thank you for the follow over on TikTok. That was a bad throw. And I think the fact that was a bad throw led to that pass interference there. So that bad throw actually helped us. And now it's 1st and goal at the 6. Now, even though he stunk today, give it a Swift. All right, never mind. I'm an idiot. Who am I? Oh, you got to catch that, brother. All right, 2nd and 10. No, 2nd and goal. My bad. You got to catch that. I know you took a hit, but you got to catch that, man. That's for the lead right here. This is a playoff game. This ain't no mess around time. Oh, baby, Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Raiders. What a drive to come out of the half, man. What a drive. 2 great drives in a row by the Raiders offense, and all of a sudden we are staring with the extra point at a 17-14 lead here. Way to go. Way to go, boys. Theodore, you said you rebuilt the Panthers and franchise and drafted Carr. Oh, shit. All right. I mean, he's going to probably be one of the top 3 quarterback prospects, right? Shedeur Sanders, him, and Jesus Christ. I watch college football, but I don't pay it. I'm from the New England area. We don't care about college sports here. We just really don't. It's just not on the radar. So, like, I watch college football, but I don't know, like, I know the top dudes, but I don't know any, like, I know Carson Beck, I know Shedeur Sanders, but I couldn't tell you who else is, like, one of the, who's supposed to be what, or whatever, Good friggin' hit. Listen, if they're going to catch it, that's fine, but if they're going to catch it, you hit them hard and you make them remember. You make them remember. Kamara, son of a bitch. He's gone. Yep. Well, that was a good run. I'll tell you what. We need a turnover. He's running. Someone hit him hard. Or you can just not. Oh, yeah. Hit him, please. That's the one thing I hate about these EA games is when the quarterback runs, these players do not react. at all on defense. Like they just stand there like fucking mannequins. They do not react to a quarterback running. It does not make sense to me. Like I need my football players to act like football players.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example.
All right, they are in point territory here. So it looks like they're at least going to get 3. That needs to be our hope. Because I don't want to give them the lead. All right, that's a beautiful screen. That is probably going to... I was going to say, I didn't see anybody coming. All right, so they got another first down. This is a good drive, a good answer for them so far. They still need to push it into the end zone, but this has been a good answering drive so far for the Jets. What the hell is he doing, dude? And how is that guy just fucking standing there with no one there? Yo, Jason, what's going on? We have a 17-14 lead here, but the Jets are driving to tie it or go ahead. The offense early, man, was looking like the bad offense, but they put it together the last few drives. But I mean, these guys are wide fucking open, man. Trevor Lawrence is doing whatever the fuck he wants. I don't even know. I think he has like maybe 1 incompletion, if that. I cannot remember an incompletion today that he's thrown. And I'm being dead honest. Like, these guys are wide fucking open every time. They give it to the fullback. He does not get in. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1. Yo, oh, are you fucking kidding me? Let me tell you, that guy was hit hard at the 3-yard line, and he literally just floated. Oh, look at this. What the fuck was that? That's a joke. My guy made a great play, and then all of a sudden just was like, nah. Nah. The Madden gods are not being friendly. All right, just need the offense to do what they've done the last couple of drives. Just keep pace. Keep pace. Just keep answering. Just got to keep answering. Oh, boy. All right, let's see what Jalen's going to do now. Yo. Our success has been through the air. It has not been on the ground. Jalen has not even thrown. Oh, what a throw, dude. What a throw by Jalen Hurts. I don't know what the hell happened with Jalen Hurts, but all of a sudden, Jason, on the Twitch side of things, you've been here all year. Do you remember how bad Jalen Hurts looked the first 6 or 7 weeks? Just how bad he looked? Not even like throwing it. He only threw 2 picks all year, but like just bad throws, missing people, bad decisions. I don't know what the hell happened. But we're not getting a lot of that anymore. We're not getting a lot of that anymore. All right, we're approaching the end of the 3rd quarter here, so this should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So that was a bad decision. He should have gave it a Hines there. That was a bad decision. That's a 5-yard loss. That's not good. So he should have handed that one off to Hines. It looked like Hines had some room there. Again, Hurts has not run the ball really at all today. Just a couple attempts, maybe 3 or 4 times. That game yesterday in Tennessee, he ran for 140 yards. I hate that play call, but it's actually going to be okay. Well, not really. So it's still going to be 3rd and 9. So not the best. Again, 2nd and 15, you run it. Why? Like, the run hasn't worked all day. Like, you just do what's working. Oh, terrible. That looked like it could have been a PI. That looked like it could have been a PI, but that's, I mean, Minka Fitzpatrick. That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get, a mistake. Only the 3rd interception all season for Jalen Hurts, but it comes at a bad time. I think there was a little bit of PI here. That looked like a little bit of PI to Kittle at the top of the route, but we need the defense to bail us out here because they have not been good. They have not. That's a good start. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm getting a deal from Razor. They're offering me a deal. Injury? Who's injured? Oh, great. My young rookie stud. Thanks. Appreciate that. You know, I hate this game. So, all right, 2nd and 9. We got to make a play. Get off the field.
Motioning over. Now second down throw for Lawrence.
That's a bad throw from Lawrence. That was, I mean, it looked like it wasn't going to lead to much, but he sailed that over his head. All right, 3rd and 9. We need to get off the field, guys. Their third down percentage has to be almost perfect today. We need to get off the field. He's going to run it for. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, again, Trevor Lawrence, fuck him. The people at Madden clearly don't watch real football because he's not this good. He's not this good. I don't know if they watch him. The Jaguars are fucking atrocious, and he's part of the problem. So why is he like the best quarterback in the league in these sim games? What is that about? Look at him. Just running around. Yep, just running. Look at. Did you see my cornerback just fucking standing there like an asshole for 5 seconds? Like just standing there while like. Did you see that? All right, we need a turnover. Our defense. What is number? Okay. Yep. All right. At least hit him hard. God damn, dude. 3rd and 3. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's staying down a little bit. That hurt. Oh, we got another injury. Another one of my guys. Beauty. We love it. We love to see it. Almost like EA made the decision before the game even started who was winning this one. All right, 3rd and 3. Let's make a play. Oh, there it is. That is a monster play. That's the type of play we needed. Hell yeah, brother. We're going to get the ball back. Let's go. We needed the defense to step up, and they did. Oh, that's a nice punt. Oh, that is a nice punt. All right, we're going to get the ball at the 6. That was a great punt. All right, Jalen, we need some of your magic here, man. We need some of your magic here, man. We're going to run it on 1st down probably. Oh, no. All right, we need some. Oh, boy. Yep, there we go. Puka. That's a 1st down. That looked like he was fumbling that ball, and your boy's heart stopped. Yo, if you're watching on TikTok, smash those likes for me. That'd appreciate. The more likes, the more people get to see this, the more it goes. So I would appreciate all them likes over there. And all of you. All right, Jalen. There we go. Great to see. Oh, Jalen. There we go. You love to see it. And we are under 7 minutes here in the 4th quarter. This is nut-cutting time. Yo, Marvin, what's going on, man? Good to see you, friend. We somehow snuck into the playoffs. I don't know how, but we got hot. We went 6-2 in our last 8 games, and we snuck into the playoffs as the 7th seed. Right now we're down though. But it's been a tight game. It's been a good game. We've been in it. The offense has been a little inconsistent, but this has been a good game. But we need. Oh, that was a dangerous throw, but a great throw by Jalen Hurts. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Oh, God. Did we give it a Swift here? Or do we keep throwing? Oh, yeah, we're going to keep throwing it. Oh, God. Yep, that's a mistake. Fuck me, dude. That might be the game. I believe that might be the game right there. You got to get that ball out if you're Jalen. I don't know why you decided to take off right there. You got to throw it. So we're going to need the defense to bail us out again, but that right there could have very well been the game.
The Jets offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Oh, these guys are just nobody near them. All right. I mean, if they get a couple 1st downs here, it's over. I mean, we have timeouts. We're going to have to think about using them somewhat soon. But if they get a couple 1st downs, they can just hold this ball till the clock is up. All right, that helps. Throws it away. It's going to be 3rd and 4. This is a huge play. We need to make a stop and get off the field. This is a gigantic 3rd down right here. Please, for the love of God, he's wide. Oh, that's all right. That works. You got to pick that off. That would have been even better, but they're going to punt. That is a huge defensive stand. Sweet God. All right. I assume, man, their punter is good, man. That was a booming punt. All right, we're going to get the ball at the 23. Jalen. Let's see that magic, man. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yep. Nope. Like, see, what the fuck is that? What kind of decision is that? Like, he's an X-factored quarterback. I'm sorry. Like, what is what? And then we run it. 2nd and 20, we run it. With 3.5 minutes left, down 4. Like, that is just, what are we doing? Oh, my God. That is fucking embarrassing. 3rd and 14, he's going to get sacked again. Or he's going to throw a fucking 5-yard. Why? What is the point of that? To just not going to call a timeout and punt it back with, like, what the fuck are we doing? Is it the 3rd quarter right now? Is it not the 4th quarter? Is there no urgency whatsoever? Terrible fucking decision. Oh, and here we go. Nice hit, though. Just literally gave them the game with those last 2 drives. Just fucking stupid. Awful play calling. Awful decision making. Awful. That's how you lose a fucking game like that, because there's the first down to end it. Well, not really. We still got 3 timeouts on the 2-minute warning. But that's basically the game right there, dude. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, this was a winnable game, too. They did not play that well. This was a winnable game for us to just take. Call timeout. No, we're going to let it go to 2 minutes. Either way, that's fine. All right, so you have to assume they're going to run it. And we have to assume we're going to use our timeouts. I'm not going to really... Look, we were 2-7 at one point, dude. I know we were 8-9, which is not a great year, but we were 2-7, and we finished 8-9 and made it to the playoffs. So, clearly something was going right in the second half. But this has not been a good showing. If we stop them... are they going to pass it here? If they run it here and we stop them and use a timeout, we're going to get the ball with 1 timeout, but I think they're going to pass. They are. And they're going to... Oh, what a play. Call timeout. We are going to get the ball back with a timeout. Oh, boy. This game is not over. This game is not over, people. Their punter, though, is fucking... Oh, never mind. He gave a shitty one. I was going to say, their punter has been nails. All right, Jalen. This is really it, man. 147. No, 1 timeout. Touchdown wins it. I need the good Jalen Hurts. I don't need this terrible decision-making today. And we're going to get another... Why is he doing this? He literally hasn't done this for the last 10... Like, what is he doing? This, like, way to no fucking show, dude. Yeah, that's going to work. 2nd and 23. Let's throw a fucking 8-yard pass. Like, those 2 sacks on both those first downs... For the season, mind. Oh, Jalen, though. Oh, Jalen, though. That's a first down. Call the timeout. Are you not calling the timeout? Oh, okay. What a fucking play by Jalen Hurts. I still hate the sacks. But what a fucking play by Jalen Hurts. But now we have no timeouts, 36 seconds, and we have the whole field. We have the whole field. It's not looking good. We need a bomb. Or you can do the same fuck... Oh, my God, he caught that. We need to get there. We need to get there. Oh, God. Hurry up. Oh, yes, take your fucking time, Jalen. We have no timeouts, asshole. What the fuck is that? We're going to end up losing this game anyway. But what the hell was that? Why was he sitting there fucking wasting 7 seconds? We got no timeouts. And that's the ball game. All right, well, that is brutal. Max Crosby, though? That's good. That is awful. The old offense showed up in this playoff game. The old terrible offense showed up in this playoff game, and that's how we end our season. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That was a game we should have won. We were better than that team. But our offense, way to give me false hope. What a shithead. Alex, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate you, my friend. Way to give me hope. Our offense. Like that. Like that angers me to a level that I cannot even comprehend. If you look at our terrible offense. 14 points, 10 points, 14, 10, 14, 10, 13. We were terrible. And then look at the last 41, 38, 27, 35. And then we show up and drop 17 like that. Like a bunch of bitches. You didn't deserve those. The last sack I'll give you with Max. Those other 2 sacks Max Crosby didn't do shit on those sacks. That was Jalen Hurts literally running face first into him. So that last sack, I'll give you. Max Crosby's unreal. But those 2 sacks, that was Jalen Hurts being a fucking idiot. Those were not, Max Crosby didn't earn those sacks. He was being blocked out to the perimeter, but Jalen Hurts just went, I'm going to run right at this guy. I'm going to run right at him. Let's see if I can work. And he gave him those 2 sacks. But on a horse, you know, a sack is a sack, yeah, but when the game is full of shit, I wouldn't be bragging about it. But on a horse, we made a good run. The Raiders just made a good. We were 2-7. We made a run. We snuck into the playoffs at the 17 as the 7 seed. But we completely no-showed, especially on offense. We completely no-showed in that game. That was a winnable game, a game we should have won. But Jalen Hurts made some very, very questionable decisions down towards the end of that game. Second year in a row that we end the season on a loss, and we end the season on a loss because Jalen Hurts was doing some dumbass shit. Now, EA, they're at fault because they don't know how to make good football games. But in general, he needs to be better. He's the reason we got to the playoffs, though. He was unreal. That last month. He was unreal. But that was the Jalen Hurts of the first half of the year that looked like he didn't even deserve to be on a football field. The defense was great all year. The defense played at a level all year that if we even had half the offense we had last year, we would have gone like 13-4. We would have gone 13-4, but we had the worst passing yards per game in the league this year. In the league. Bad. Well, I was hoping that we could go on a run because of how hot we were playing, but we did not. We are one and done. Valiant effort by the team to make it to the playoffs. I thought we were 2-7. I thought this season was over. I was like, we're gonna get the number 1 fucking pick. Wait a minute. All right, so your name is Steelers Hater. Thank you for the comment, by the way. But your name is Steelers Hater, and you're making fun of the Ravens. So are you a Bengals guy? If you hate the Steelers, I agree with you hating the Steelers. I'm a Patriots fan, and the Steelers I despise. My least favorite football franchise in the history of time. I would be more upset at the referees than I would be the Ravens for tonight's game. I think Joe Burrow probably could have gotten 3 to 5 roughing the passer calls on some of the hits that he was taking all night, and those refs didn't do shit. And then on that 2-point conversion, they could have called 3 fucking flags on the shit that was happening on that play, and they didn't do shit. So I do a podcast on Thursday nights. When it ended, I turned on that game, and the Bengals were winning 21-7. Yeah, Jason, when I reached out to him, I'm like, you're not going to believe this, but I'm going to have to, because I was going to be on the road, so I'm on the road, so I originally wasn't going to show this game. I didn't know that Master was going to be like, no, dude, you can run it. So once he told me I could run it, first of all, Master, good game, dude. Like, your team, that was, there was no shading. Jalen Hurts played like ass. There was no shadiness in that game. And now that I lost to you, I need you to win the whole thing. Even though you're the Jets, and that'll make me vomit as a Patriots fan, I want to lose to the champion. So you better. Last year, I lost to the champion because I was in the Super Bowl. I need to lose to the champion again. So I need your team to go on and run here, Master. And win the whole fucking thing. That's what I need. Yeah, I would be more upset. I would be more upset with the refs. The NFL, listen, I love football. Clearly. I do, I do a weekly podcast talking about football and stuff like that. I love football. The NFL has a serious problem with their officials. And I'm not even saying that the officials are bad. I'm saying that the way that the owners and the league want these officials to call the games, it is becoming a problem. Because there are multiple games, if not most, if not all the games every week they're determined because of the refs. The refs are literally deciding games on a game-by-game basis, and it is a serious fucking problem. And the product is shitty. Most of the games are shitty, and they're not really fun or easy to watch because every fucking other play, there's a goddamn flag. It is a fucking joke. It is a joke. I want to see the two best football teams play. I understand that you can call holding on every play. You fucking shouldn't. I understand you can call pass interference on every play if you really wanted to. You fucking shouldn't. It is ridiculous how many fucking flags are happening in every single fucking NFL game I watch. Like, Jesus Christ, guys. Those fans did not spend $1,000 to watch you. You idiots. Sit the fuck back. Let the players play the fucking game. Call egregious penalties. Ticky-tack shit happens on every play. You're not there to call it on every play. You call the egregious shit, the no-doubters you call. Those are the flags. It is painful to watch some of these games because of these officials. It is a joke. And I only got to watch one half of that football game, and I know those two teams. I still think both those two teams are going to make the play. I mean, the Ravens definitely are. But I still think, yeah, motherfucker, we did. I lost, though. I lost, Rocco. But we did. We snuck in. We went 6-2 in our last 8 games. We won 4 out of 5, and we won the last 3 games of the year, the last 2 being on the road to sneak into the playoffs as a 7th seed. We had a no-show, though. We no-showed. Our offense went back to the dog shit it was in the first half of the year. It wasn't that great. It was a competitive game, though, 21-17. It was close, but... No, this is not the real Raiders, dude. This is not the real Raiders. I'm not here to get you hopeful. This is a fantasy. Like, I got Jalen Hurts and shit. I got Jalen Hurts and Puka Nacua and George Kittle. I don't have the real Raiders. If I was the real Raiders, I would be fucking 3-14, like probably is going to happen to you. Sorry. I'm not saying that to be a jerk. But you know what I mean. But, yeah, all right. I'm going to get off my soapbox. Yeah, you kind of do. What's your biggest need? Well, you need a quarterback, right? Yeah, Shador. Yeah. Now, my thing is, though, so right now, I mean, my team would have the number 1 pick in the draft. We're not taking Shador. We have our quarterback. I think Drake May's good. He's all we have, though. But I'm trying to think. Because I saw, I would think that Dion will be coming out with Shador. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think, like, I heard the New Orleans Saints getting tossed around today in discussion. So, like, they just fired their head coach. Derek Carr is trash. So, if they get a top 5 pick, which they should, they're 2-7, you would think they're going to have a top 3 pick. So let's just say the season ends and the New Orleans Saints have the 2nd or 3rd pick. If you're them, you definitely go, hey, Dion, we want you to come coach our team, and we're going to draft your kid at 2. Right? Like, that has to be the move if you're the Saints, correct? I feel like that. I don't know if it's going to translate either, but I feel like that's the move, though. I think Shador will translate. I think Shador will be a good pro. I think Shador will be a good pro, so he'll translate. I don't know about the Dion stuff. I know Dion will have the personality for it, obviously. He'll be a star coach in that league immediately. I actually think it will, because I think pro athletes would want to play for Dion. I think that's the thing when it comes to Dion is, like, if you're anybody that knows anything about football, or, like, knows any of, like, the history of the league and, like, just the character he is and stuff like that, I feel like dudes would want to play for Dion. Like, he's one of the all-time, like, biggest stars in the history of the league. NFL is different. Yeah, the egos are different on pro players that are making millions of dollars than college kids, even though college kids are now making good money. So I get that. Yeah, I sure get that. I just feel like Dion is one of those guys that I think could work in the NFL, because I think Dion has the same respect, like all those college kids that want to go play for him because it's Deion Sanders. I think the pro people feel the same fucking way. You know what I mean? Maybe not some of the older veterans, but like I think those young guys, they're going to want to play for Dion just as badly as those kids want to commit to Dion. I think that's the same shit. Fetty, my man, thank you, friend. Appreciate the gift and the like. We just lost a heart-wrenching playoff game. Heart-wrenching. But it's okay. We weren't even supposed to be there. So I was angry in the moment, but now looking back on it, you know. No, I don't think it is either. Shador Sanders is coming out no matter what. And he's going to be a top 3 pick no matter what. But I'm saying if it lines up, where Shador Sanders can go to a team that needs a new head coach, I mean, that organization probably has to reach out to Dion too and be like, hey, package deal here, kind of thing. You come be our coach, we'll draft your kid. Like, I feel like Dion would go in a second, would he not? You'd have to. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, what I do know is it's the end of the season in the DGFL for us here on the channel, and for season 2 with our Las Vegas Raiders. Like I said, we made the playoffs back-to-back years. We've been in the playoffs. Don't know how the hell we made it there this year, but we did. So hopefully with the draft, Travis Hunter, Jason, Travis Hunter would be excellent for the Patriots. However, I think if we end up with the first pick overall, the best thing to do for our franchise would be to trade it down. I think we would trade it down, try to stay in the top 10, pick up another first-round pick or 2, get one of those big-time trade package deals, but stay in the top 10 if we could. And I think you take a left tackle. If you could stay in the top 5 and grab that left tackle from Texas, that would be perfect for me. That would be perfect for me. As a Patriots fan, I feel like that would be the decision for me. Would be trade the number 1 pick overall. Somebody can go get their player, their quarterback, Cam Ward, whoever they're picking. They go get them. You get their first-round pick and their first-round pick next year, plus some middle-round picks. You make that move. You grab your left tackle. And that's probably what you do. That's what I think we should do. However, hell yeah, we love it. Rocco, we're always here for some ball talk. But thanks for popping by. Thanks for saying hello, man. Good to see you. It's been a little bit. But we'll be here. We'll be back doing the everyday thing next week because we have the DGAA starting and stuff like that. So we'll have some more sim stuff going every week starting on Monday because now we're still in the off season with the DGAA and our season is now officially over here. So there will be a couple weeks before we get back to season 3 in the DGFL. So, but the college one will start next week. We'll start showing our games almost every week there. Plus, we have our normal stream schedule where we're live here on TikTok and Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 10 a.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays, late night, usually anywhere after 10 p.m. I'll pop on to either show these games or play some games. We have a good time. But yeah. So I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how it ends up because if the season ended today, the Patriots would have the number 1 pick. The Patriots would have the number 1 pick, and we don't need a quarterback. I think we at least found a guy that's good enough to see over the next couple of years if he actually truly is the guy. But I like everything I'm seeing from Drake May. I like everything I'm seeing. Obviously, his footwork needs to be better. His decision-makings a little bit need to be better, but he's a rookie. That shit's going to come. But, like, he's got a cannon. He's got guts. He's a way better runner than I thought he was. I knew he could move, but I didn't know he could legitimately run. He can legitimately run. And we've never had a quarterback like that. And we had the greatest quarterback of all time, clearly with Brady. But Brady couldn't run. We've never had a quarterback that can run like that. Like, the way he can take off and run is like, whoa, did not expect that. Did not know he was that good at that. He's actually and I'm not comparing him, so everyone calm down. But he's actually reminding me of rookie Josh Allen. If you remember, and again, I'm in the AFC East. Yo, Dylan, thank you for sharing the live, man. I appreciate that a lot. That means a lot. If you remember, and I'm in the like I said, I'm a Patriots fan. I'm in the AFC East, so I'm obviously I'm talking about Drake May currently and the Patriots. I know everybody hates the Patriots because we won for a long time. Boo-hoo. Deal with it. We stink now. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? It's fine. But Drake May. Drake May gives me early Josh Allen vibes. Not Josh Allen now. Relax. But if you remember the first couple years that Josh Allen he started right away. The first couple years he played, he sucked. He made terrible decisions. He threw a ton of picks. He just wasn't good. He was not a good quarterback. And then all of a sudden, like it was either towards the end of year 2 or halfway through year 3, he put it together. Like you just said, Jason, it just clicked. He figured it out, and I think he's having the best year of his career this year. Lamar is probably the MVP at this point, but I think Josh Allen, he's thrown 2 picks, and both of them aren't his fault. They were dropped or should have been caught balls. Everyone was expecting the Bills to take this giant step back because they traded Diggs and let Gabe Davis go, and Allen's having the best fucking year of his career, and they're 7-2, and I think they're the only team in the AFC that Baltimore maybe, but I have more faith in Baltimore in Buffalo being the team that can knock off the Chiefs, 100%. And I know they've never done it either, but neither is Baltimore. I think Josh Allen specifically, but I think Josh Allen and the Bills are better equipped to be the type of football team that beats the Chiefs. Not saying they will, although they play in 2 weeks in Buffalo, and that game is going to be juicy. Juicy. But Drake May right now, currently, he's not there yet, dude. He's played 3 games. He's looked good, and I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing from Drake May. Not the rest of the team, because we're fucking dog shit. He's literally has no one helping him. He has no one helping him on the field, on the sideline, up and upper man. Nobody's helping him. He's literally the only thing we got. He's all we have. But I'm getting early Josh Allen vibes from Drake May. Making some bad decisions, not really staying in the pocket as much as he can on certain plays, but making it work with his feet, taking some big hits. But he's reminding me of early Josh Allen. And if you're telling me that that's where he's at 3 games into his starting career, sign me the fuck up. I'm good. I can tell, and I wasn't an anti-Mac guy. I thought the organization and specifically Belichick fucked Mac. Just fucked him. But I knew the first game that Drake May started immediately. I saw him throw his first pass, and I went, yeah, okay. I said, that's better. He's better than Mac. He's better than Mac. Immediately. Like that first drive that he had, when I saw him move and throw the ball on the run and he's got a fucking rifle. And I was like, oh my God. Immediately was like, yeah, this guy's better than anybody we've had since Brady. Easily. Immediate. From a talent standpoint. He's got to put it all together. But from a talent standpoint, no debate. No debate. And so we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. But I'm getting yeah. Look, if he can turn into Josh Allen, if he can turn into 3/4 of Josh, if he can turn into half of Josh Allen, I'm good. I'm good. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna have a top 3 draft pick at worst. At best, I think the Patriots are going to be in a position, M&J, to draft Travis Hunter. If I was the Patriots, I would, and this is not because I don't think he's going to be a great player. He is going to be a great player. The Patriots need more than just one guy. So if they end up with the number 1 pick or a pick like that, I would trade it down for assets. Because I think we found our quarterback. Do you know exactly how many reliable receivers my quarterback, and I'm saying because I'm a Patriots fan, my quarterback has to throw to? 0. Do you know how many reliable offensive linemen my quarterback has blocking in front of him? 0. And now the defense is shitty. Yeah, but here's the thing though, right? Okay. Here's my thing with Travis Hunter. And I want discussion. So please, if you agree, Hunter Henry is reliable, but he's a tight end, but Hunter Henry is reliable. I like Hunter Henry. He's a fucking good football player, and he's a leader. He's clearly the leader on the team. He's clearly the leader on the team. And I like Stevenson a lot. He's had a rough year. I thought he was going to break out this year. He fumbled in the first 4 games. And then he's just has not been. And again, a lot of it is the offensive line, because it is an all-time bad offensive line, like all-time We have names there that you never even, I guarantee you have not heard of any. Besides Michael Onwenu, I'll give you. Besides him, I guarantee you haven't heard of any of the people that are starting on the Patriots offensive line. It's a fucking joke. We have a guy named Michael Jordan. And let me tell you, he ain't nothing like the Michael Jordan I know. He ain't even a sniff. But, all right, so here's my thing about Travis Hunter, right? In college, he's playing both ways, right? He's playing 150 snaps a game. He's doing all these things. Terrific player. Great wide receiver. Great cornerback. He's not going to be able to do that in the pros. And the NFL is different. He will be able to play both sides, yes. But he's not going to be able, he's not playing every snap. He's not being a full-time player on both sides. He will be capable of doing so, but he's not going to be doing that regularly. So, is he a top player? Is he going to be in the discussion for the number 1 pick or a top 3 pick? Absolutely, and he should be. But what he's doing in college now, he is not going to be doing in the pros. It's just a different thing. Like, we've seen Deion dabble, we've seen stuff like that, but Deion didn't play both sides all the time. And I think Travis Hunter literally should be the same way. I think if you are drafting Travis Hunter, who, no matter who it is, you should be drafting him as a cornerback. You should be drafting him as a cornerback who you will create packages for so he can play wide receiver a little bit each game, and he should be your kick and punt returner. So he's going to be useful everywhere. But you should be drafting him as your cornerback, because he's not going to be able to play full-time on both sides of the ball in the NFL. The game is not designed for that to happen. He will take a fucking beating. And if he's playing wide receiver full-time, his body will take a beating to the point where he will not be able to be that elite cornerback that you expect him to be. And my thing with Travis Hunter is, if you draft him and you decide to make him a wide receiver mainly, he is going to be a very good to great wide receiver, okay? However, I believe he has the chance to be an elite cornerback right out the gate. Elite, shutdown, number 1 cornerback. So that's why I think, again, you're going to get a great player. You're going to be fine. But I think the Travis Hunter that we're seeing at Colorado, who's doing shit that we've never seen before, he's just not going to be able to keep. And hopefully, look, if he could prove me wrong, great. I never thought we'd see somebody like Shohei Ohtani in baseball. But guess what? We're fucking here, right? So maybe he is the guy that proves everybody or proves me wrong, and he does do what he does, what he's doing down there, up there. Okay, athletes are fucking better than ever. Like, it's insane what people can do nowadays. So maybe he is the guy that breaks it, and he is the guy that plays both ways, and he's dominant, and it's just like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean? Maybe he is. I just feel like I understand like how many hunters you're gonna find. I get that. I don't think he's going to be as successful on both sides of the football and be able to do what he's doing right now in college and the pros. I think he'll play both sides of the football, but I think he needs to primarily be one of them. And I think that one should be cornerback. And I don't think the Patriots need a cornerback with the number 1 pick overall. I don't think they need a corner. We need a corner, don't get me wrong, because our defense is also turning into dog shit here. We need another corner to go on the other side of Christian Gonzalez. But I don't think we need a corner with the number 1 pick. So yeah, we had Troy Brown. Yeah, he played cornerback in some games in the first half of the championship era because we were injured, and Troy Brown ruled. Troy Brown was great. One of the all-time great, like, never the best wide receiver or best anything in the league. He was a Pro Bowler a couple times, I think, but never the best or anything like that. But clutch as fuck, made every play. He was our best receiver for a while. And when he needed to he returned punts. He was a great punt returner. He played, like you said, he played defense for like a season and a half. One year. He had like, I think he had like 2 or 3 career interceptions too. Like he fucking legitimately was like a nickel corner that was like, you could rely on. It was fucking bananas. But you think the Cowboys trade up? They just gave trade up for Hunter. I don't think the Cowboys are trading. You know how much you're gonna have to give up? I mean, Jerry. If anybody was gonna do it, it'd be a Looney Tune like fucking Jerry Jones. But like, why would they do that? You know how much you're gonna be able to give up? Hold on. That is not even near close. That offer that you just wrote, M&J, that is not even close to what the Patriots should be accepting for the number 1 pick overall in the draft. No way. You're giving me you're at minimum giving me your next 3 first-round picks. At minimum. I mean, look, if you're offering me Micah Parsons, I'll take Micah Parsons. For sure. For sure. If you're going to offer me Micah Parsons as part of the deal for the number 1 pick overall, yeah. Of course. That dude's fucking Lawrence Taylor. That's how good he is. Yeah, I will take that, man. But I think if the Patriots get the number 1 pick in the draft, minimum, they should be telling teams 3 first-round picks. Minimum. You're giving me your first round. We're trade swapping the first-round pick this year, and you're giving me your next 2 first-round picks. Whether they're in the same draft or it's 2 years in a row, minimum. That is true. Look, the Patriots have made some dog shit trades too. We haven't been the best at that either. But I think that's the asking rate. I think that is 100% the asking rate if I'm the New England Patriots. As I'm sitting there going, okay, well, yeah, I think that is. I can't think of a more fair. Because I would, right before you popped in, M&J, I was saying what I would do if I was the Patriots is I would trade out. Ideally, you want to stay in the top 10. If you could stay in the top 5, that would be incredible. But trade down from number 1, get a top 5 pick still, get their first-round pick and some other shit for next year, and then you take the left tackle from Texas. You take the left tackle from Texas with that pick because we need an offensive line in general, but we need a left tackle, and that kid's a stud. That kid's a stud. And I see what the Lions did when they took Sewell. And the reason why the Lions are so good is a bunch of reasons. But one of the main reasons why they're so good is their offensive line is incredible. Because they had 2 top 3 picks or top 5 picks, and they fucking took dominant franchise offensive linemen. Goff is the reason why Goff, and again, Goff deserves a lot of credit for the reason why Goff is this good now. But if you're on my Twitch side, you just saw Jason in the comments. He said Goff doesn't get touched. And I go, yeah, that's why Jared Goff is doing what he's doing right now. Because he does not have to worry about getting hit almost at all. Because that offensive line, Sewell, dominant. Ragnow, best center in the league. The kid that they have on the other, they have as good an offensive line as there's been in the league and since probably the Cowboys' offensive line when they were at their height earlier this, within the last decade or so. When the Cowboys had that line, that was by far the best line in the league. That's the Lions right now. The Lions are dominant, and they're dominant because their offensive line beats the shit out of people. That I don't know if you've watched a highlight reel or video game tape of Penny Sewell with the Lions. That motherfucker slams people. That guy is incredible. Incredible. Ragnow is easily the best center in the league. I don't think there's anybody close now that Kelsey's gone. He's easily the best center in the league. Sewell, if he's not the best tackle, he's top 2, 3, 5 at worst. We lost Hoosier 21-17. The terrible offense from the first half of the year showed up. Georgie, love you, buddy. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. But that's the reason why the Lions are, like I said, the Lions have many reasons why they're good. It's the coach is fucking good. The team buys into the coach. The team loves the coach. The team loves each other. So they have plenty of reasons why they're good. And they got talent. Amon-Ra St. Brown, their offensive line. I like both of their. Montgomery's a fucking beast. And then you got Gibbs, who's even more talented than Montgomery. But Montgomery's a fucking beast. Jamison Williams, if he could ever get his head out of his ass, that's a dominant 1-2. That's a dominant 1-2 receiver room right there. That is a dominant 1-2 receiver room right there. if Jamison Williams could ever get the head out of his fucking ass and head on straight and stop fucking making stupid, dumb decisions. He's young, it's fine. But if he can stop making dumbass decisions, Amon-Ra St. Brown and him, Jamison Williams is the fastest wide receiver besides Tyreek Hill and maybe Waddle. But like he's one of the fastest dudes in the league. You have him on one side, and then you have Amon-Ra, who maybe is the best route runner for a receiver in the league, and also fast and shifty and can do anything. And then you got Laporta, who's a fucking stud tight end. Oh, come on. And then the defense is pretty solid too. Anzalone, good player. Brian Branch, I know he got kind of kicked out in the Packer game. I don't think he should have got kicked out. That's just my opinion. Was it a hit that deserved a flag? Yes. Did he deserve to get kicked out? No. He's one of the best defenders in the league. They lost him, and they still whooped the fucking Packers. And I think the Packers are good. I think the Packers are good. Like, I understand Detroit whooped them, but that's not because the Packers are a bad team. That's because Detroit is that much better than everybody, at least in the NFC. Because guess what? Detroit whooped. Well, that game was close with Minnesota, but they won. They beat Minnesota too. Detroit is good. Detroit is very, very good. I picked them to. I don't want to jinx it. But my preseason prediction was a Super Bowl of the Detroit Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens. Sorry, Steelers hater. I love your name though, because fuck the Steelers. But sorry. But my Super Bowl prediction. My Super Bowl prediction at the beginning of the year was Ravens and Lions, and I actually picked the Lions to win the Super Bowl. And I never thought I'd see the day. That a lot of people, I'm not the only one that has that clearly, but I never thought I'd see the day when we were coming into a season or even halfway through a season like we are now, where it's like the fucking Lions are the best, could be the best team in the league. Like right now, right? The Chiefs are 8-0. Not even, now they're starting to play. Tampa's all right. They're falling off, though, man. They got too many injuries. Baker Mayfield's a fucking dog, though. I love Baker Mayfield. People shit on that guy. Nah, man. I fucking love that guy. I'm happy that we got Drake May, but I almost wanted the Patriots to take Marvin Harrison Jr. with that third pick last year and sign Baker. Because I believe in Baker Mayfield. That guy's got heart, dude. He's a fucking winner. He's a fucking winner. The fact that he came back and almost beat Kansas City without his top 3 wide receivers, fucking, the balls you have to have. Lou, how dare you put your butt in my face like that, man? Show some damn respect. We're talking ball, bro. Come over here. Yeah, come over here. I'll pet you. 100%. Well, okay. Well, okay. All right. M and J, I'll talk to you right now. I think if Dak was on another team, nobody would give a flying fuck about Dak Prescott in general. Do I think he's a bad quarterback? Absolutely not. I think he is a solid to good quarterback. But I think if Dak Prescott wasn't on the Cowboys to begin with, none of us would ever be talking about Dak fucking Prescott. With that being said, your question saying, do you think Dak if he was on another team, would he get as much hate? No, I don't. I think he gets more hate than usual because he is the quarterback of the Cowboys. However, if he wasn't the quarterback of the Cowboys, I don't think any of us would be wasting our time talking about Dak Prescott. Hopefully that made sense, right? Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, Lou's like, oh, I heard you were. He's like, I don't give a fuck about no football, dude. I don't give a fuck about your football talk. You've been in here for an hour and a half when I need pets. Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys are never going to succeed as long as Jerry Jones is still. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, he's the owner. He's going to be there till he dies. I'm not obviously saying that you should want somebody to die, but the Cowboys are going to be irrelevant until Jerry Jones is no longer doing what he's doing and running the everyday of the Cowboys. Whether that means he finally gets old enough to the point where he's like, I physically can't do this anymore, I need to step away, or unfortunately, fortunately to some people you talk to, but or when he passes away, But as long as he's still there every day doing the shit that he does, the Cowboys are never winning another fucking thing ever. There you go. Hoosier, you're asking if Dak was on the Lions, are they as good, if not better than the Lions? No. I think Goff is perfect for them. I think Dak would make too many mistakes. He would try to do too much with his feet. He would try to fit in too many throws that he knows he can't make. Goff doesn't make mistakes. The perfect team for Dak? I mean, I feel like look at the year Dak. Like, Dak was awesome last year. Dak was getting MVP talk last year. He was incredible last season. So it's not that I don't think the Cowboys are a bad fit for Dak. I just think the Cowboys are always going to be chaotic. There's always going to be more pressure. There's always going to be a microscope. There's just so much extra that comes. It's the same thing like if you play, well, I mean, baseball's a little different than it used to be, but it was the same thing like if you played for the fucking Yankees. You play for the Yankees in New York, there's more pressure on you than if you play for the fucking Pittsburgh Pirates. That's just the way it goes. If you were the ace of the Boston Red Sox back in the height of it, if you were the ace for the Boston Red Sox, that mattered more than if you were the ace for the Cincinnati Reds. You know what I mean? Like, that was just, But I think Goff is perfect for the Lions. Lou is messing with my camera now because he's down in the wires. So I think that's Lou telling me you need to get out of here. But Lewis, this cat is the death of. This cat is going to be the death of me, dude. But anyway, on that note, that's some good football talk. When you guys come on, when I'm on here, let's talk some football. I like talking football. If you want to talk more football, JPJ Loves Gaming, all social media platforms, hit me up. I love me talking some football. Every Wednesday on Twitter and Facebook, on the show that I do, Between Two Beards, we do a live football. M&J, thank you for the follow, man. We do a live, we call it tiers, where I power rank the football teams into tiers. We call it JPJ's tiers. We do that every Wednesday. I don't think it was an idiotic coach. I agreed 100% with the. Are you referring to him as an idiot because he went for 2? Oh no, I disagree. I disagree fully with you. I thought the play call should have been better. I 100% agree with them going for 2. 100%. So I disagree that. Don't get me wrong. In general, yeah, I don't think you have a good coach. I don't buy into Zach Taylor in general. But I thought that them going for 2 at the end of the game tonight was the right decision. I thought it was the right decision. I just think it was the wrong execution. You had Jamar Chase at the top, one-on-one, who was going fucking off, catching everything. Why are you not throwing it down? Why are you throwing it to your fucking 4th string tight end? What are you doing? What are you doing, Lou? That's what I need to know. What the fuck are you doing? Crazy psychopath. Getting out of here? No, you can hang in here if you want. Yeah, hang in here, bro. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. All right, well, you gotta make up your fucking mind. So, yeah, I would think so. If they don't make the playoffs, well, and Hoosier, that goes into it too, right? So they decided to go for 2, which I thought was the right call, because every time Lamar was touching the ball, he was scoring. The same thing happened with Tampa Bay and Kansas City on Monday. On Monday, the Buccaneers, when Baker Mayfield, I got to fix my camera. Lou really fucked it, huh? Jesus Christ. When Baker Mayfield drove them down and they scored that touchdown at the end of the game, the Buccaneers should have gone for 2. The Buccaneers should have 100% gone for 2. Because if you get it, you win. And if you don't get it, exactly what happened, because we all knew that if Mahomes got the ball first in overtime, that shit was over. And you could see it on Baker's face. You could see it. I feel the same way with the Bengals tonight with Lamar. Lamar was scoring once it was 21-7, the Bengals were in control, and then a switch flipped. And Lamar just started scoring every time. So at that moment, the Bengals come back, they score the touchdown. At that moment, if you're the coach, you know what you have on defense. You know your defense can't stop the guy. You know the defense can't stop the guy. Yeah, but there's no guarantee Burrow gets the ball in overtime, though. There's no guarantee. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it was a bad decision at all. The Bengals defense hasn't been good all year. Their offense has been great, but their defense has been mediocre to bad all year. And I had absolutely no issue. I actually liked the call. I thought it was gutsy. I thought it was ballsy. It's fuck that. Let's not leave it up to chance. Let's try to win this shit right now. Now, I thought the decision by Burrow to throw it to the fourth string tight end instead of Jamar Chase or Gesicki or anybody else was terrible. But at the same time, the referees clearly fucked that up because there were 2 to 3 horrendous calls that they should have called, and they didn't. And that's what I'm saying, M&J, when it comes to the Buccaneers on Monday. You're a depleted team. You don't have your top 3 pass catchers. You are in that game. You got a gutsy quarterback who leads you down to tie the game with 30 seconds left. You know that Mahomes is scoring. We all know Mahomes is scoring if he gets the ball. So you know what? You just fucking go. What do you have to lose? I mean, obviously the game, duh, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean when I say that. Like it's just you can't always play it safe all the time. And how do you feel? Like if you're now again, Bengals fans feel a little bit different tonight because they got hosed because the ref should have called the flag. But let's just say that play was clean. As a Bengals fan, would you have felt worse? Let's just say the 2-point conversion had no egregious penalties that should have been called. Like let's just say it was a clean stop, whatever. As a Bengals fan, would you feel worse about losing a game where you went for 2 at the end of regulation and you just didn't get it, or you tied it at the end of regulation, you kicked it off to Lamar at the beginning of the game and you never touched the ball and you lost? What would make you feel? Oh, what would be a better loss? And I can say that about any team, just your team, the team you support. Would you prefer if you, in that scenario, you come back and you score a touchdown to potentially tie it and under a minute left? Would you prefer to go for 2 and try to win it, but you lose? Or you kick the field goal, you tie it, you go to overtime, the other team gets the ball first, they score a touchdown, and you never touch it? What would you prefer? Because I would prefer going for 2 and losing. Like 1,000 times out of 1,000. I wouldn't even choose the second option. You know? And look it doesn't work all the time. It didn't work tonight. Granted, there should have been a penalty call, but it didn't work tonight. It doesn't work all the time. But to me, it's not even a debate. It's not even a debate to me. Like, I'm going for 2 every time. And especially, and it depends on who you have. They have Joe Burrow, dude. Like, I trust Joe. And I know you said earlier, like, I trust Burrow in overtime, or somebody said I would have trusted, Voodoo, you said I would have trusted Burrow in overtime. Yeah, but there's not a guarantee that Burrow's getting the ball. There's a guarantee that Burrow has the ball in his hands for that 2-point conversion. And if you trust him in overtime, you trust him on that 2-point conversion. You trust him. And that's how I kind of view it. If you trust him enough to bring it to overtime, then you should be trusting him enough to win that shit right fucking there. And that's how my brain works. Now, if these were playoff overtime rules where you knew both teams get the ball no matter what, that's different. Obviously, then you kick the extra point and you go to overtime because you know your boy's going to get the ball no matter what happens, and then you can either tie it and then you go from there, or you got a chance to win. But in the regular season, where that team can get the ball and you can lose without even sniffing it, I'll take my chances with the hand and my quarterback. I'll take the chances with the ball in my quarterback's hand from the 2-yard line trying to get 2 points. And I would have trusted Baker in that moment, and I would have trusted, and he did trust Joe. Tonight was just the refs. The refs were awful tonight. The refs were awful. So I did not have a problem whatsoever. And they went for it on 4th down. I want to say earlier in the quarter or late third quarter, kind of earlier in the game. The Bengals had the ball around like the Ravens 40, 43, 44-yard line, and they went for it on 4th and 2. And that was another thing where I was like, I liked the play call of them going for it on 4th and 2, but then Burrow tried to throw it to, like, was it Iovas? He tried to throw like a 35-yard kind of bomb pass, and I was like, why? Why would that be the fucking play? It's 4th and 2, man. Throw a fucking 5-yard pass that you know you're going to throw a high percentage throw. What the fuck are you throwing a bomb for? So that was another thing where I was like, I agree with that decision. I like the coach being aggressive because you're playing the Ravens. Be fucking aggressive. But what kind of play calling are you doing? What? Why is the play to fucking throw a 40-yard streak? You need 2 yards. The fuck are you doing? It's weird. It was weird. So Hoosier, I know you're a Bengals fan, so you're more passionate. You care about it more than me. So when you say play calling, I fully agree with you. I fully agree with you. I said, but decision making, I liked the decisions that he made tonight, going for it when he went for it. I think when you're playing big time opponents, you got to prove a point sometimes too, and having some balls, even if it doesn't work, having some balls, I admire. I admire a coach that has some balls. Now, if he does that way too often, or this has been a thing that's been a problem for a while, sometimes you got to learn from that. But I got no problem with, like, Dan Campbell. He goes for it on 4th down all the time. I love that shit. He's like, no, fuck it. No, we're a tough team. We're fucking doing it. I thought the Commanders getting Lattimore was the best trade deadline deal of the day. I love that. That was the Commanders going, you know what? We didn't think we were going to be 7-2, but we're 7-2, and we got the best rookie quarterback in the league right now. Fuck it. We're going for it. We're going for it. They gave up a haul, but Lattimore's legit. He's a number 1 dude. You add that, and Washington's Achilles heel is their pass defense. Their defense in general, but their pass defense is bad. Is very bad. And now you just got a guy that can be a shutdown corner. And if your offense keeps going the way it's going, you add a little bit of element of, like, you can stop some people. Like, they are dangerous. I think they are dangerous. They could. Yeah, and Lattimore's got a good attitude, and I think the attitude he's going to bring with himself. And how do you think he feels? He's going from a team that's lost 7 straight games. Technically, I think he got traded before. No, he didn't. Yeah, he's going from a team that lost 7 straight games. They're 2-7, one of the worst teams in the league, and he's going to a team that is gonna make the playoffs with a young, good, yeah, man. Like, you know how pumped he needs to, like, he must feel? Same thing as DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins went from the fucking Tennessee Titans, and then he woke up the next day and he had Patrick Mahomes as his quarterback on an undefeated football team. Like, do you know how much more energy that must give the player? And we saw it on Monday night. Hopkins didn't look like he'd been playing with Mahomes for his whole fucking career. The chemistry they already had, 2 touchdowns. He looked like prime DeAndre Hopkins on Monday night. Like, do you know how much more of a boost, like, not only for the team that's getting him, but do you know how much more of a boost that must be for the player himself, like, individually? Knowing that, I get to go to work and, like, the games I'm going to get to play, like, fucking mean something. And I'm not just going to work to go get our asses kicked on fucking Sunday. Like, I get to go play in meaningful games and maybe, make it to the playoffs and win and things like that. Like, that must be such a jolt. And that energy that they bring to the team, like, dude, But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you all hanging in. I wish we could have pulled this one out, and the Eagles ride would have been continuing. But this will be the end of this season for us. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Playing some college football. We have a Ball State dynasty, although I made a team builder team. Lou, who you saw here, he's the mascot. He's the mascot of the team builder team, the University of New England Forest Cats. And I'm thinking about soon. I really want to do a dynasty. Yeah, I'm digging the Ball State one we have. We're in the middle of year 2, but I really want to start doing like a long form team builder one where we play for like a fucking decade. I'm really itching to do that. So I don't know if we start that tomorrow or maybe we say, hey, let's start that on Monday and we kind of see what we do with Ball State tomorrow. I'm not sure. But we'll be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. here on Twitch, here on TikTok, playing some EA Sports, college of football. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for chatting some football with me, y'all. I'll talk football all day. So we can do this every day because I love talking some ball. So appreciate it, everyone. The Prez, thank you for the follow on TikTok, my friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, I will be back tomorrow playing some more games, talking some more football, talking some more whatever you guys want to talk about. Appreciate everybody. Everyone enjoy the rest of your evening.